Aroon indicators is one of those technical indicators that it's weird and it's not so easy to figure it out. So in this video, I will show you how it is calculated and how it is plotted, and then I will show you two unique strategies using this indicator. So let's jump in. Hello everyone, my name is Ali Casey and thank you for joining me on StatOasis channel, where we discuss finance, investing, and algorithmic trading, and of course everything else in between. If you are new to this channel, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of the great content that I post daily on this channel. Also, it would be amazing, I would really appreciate it if you can smash the like button and share the video with others, as this will help Google push this video out to the wall. So Aroon indicator is kind of wacky technical indicator, because look at these signals. It's not user friendly, I think, and you cannot read it properly without really reading about it. But basically it says here that, you know, it shows trends. Basically it calculates the new high and the new low. The actual calculation is like this. So it has two channels, Aroon up and Aroon down, and the up channel is calculated like this. You take the look back period and deduct the number of bars since the last high happened. You divide that by the look back period, multiply by 100, and then you get the indicator. The lower channel indicator, same thing, except it calculates how far the low has happened in the look back period. So based on this, the indicator will go from 0 to 100%. The closer the channel to 100%, that means we have a recent high or a recent low, depending on which channel is in that level. And here it is drawn on a chart. And that's why I say it's weird. Because, well, first of all, both channels, the up channel and the down channel, can go to 100 or can go to 0. So let's try to figure this out. Well, first of all, this is the green one is the upper channel and the red one is the lower channel. So the green one measures the highs and the red channel measures the lows. Basically, when the green line goes to 100, that means we just had a high. So for example, here I am measuring over 22 periods. So when at this point here, then for the last 22 bars, this is the highest high. And same thing on the red channel, when it goes to 100, that means here, this bar, it's the lowest bar for the last 22 bars. Why it is weird is because both of them can be at 100 and both of them can be at a 0. So in order to understand this, when both channels like this going in the same direction, that means we have a consolidation. So you can see this. And here is another one. And those are here. So we can understand now how the Aroon indicator works. Basically, it's two channel up and down, but they don't work like the Bollinger Bands, for example, or Keltner channels, where each band is separate. No, both these channels can be at 100% at the same time, and both of them can be at the 0% at the same time. And of course, they can be separate, diverging apart or converging. When they move together, that means we have side market. When both of the channels are under 30%, that means we'll also have a sideways market or consolidating. Of course, when one of them hit 100%, that means we just had a higher high or a lower low, except in order to differentiate that, the other channel has to be on the opposite side. So if one of the channels hit 100%, we need to look for the other channel to be lower, below 30%, to make sure that we just had a breakout either to the upside or to the downside. So we can use this information to build the strategies. And the first strategy we're going to use is the one I just described, which is when one channel is above 70 and the other is below 30, that means we just had a breakout to one side. If it's the green channel above 70, that means we're breaking up. And if it's the red channel above 70, that means we are breaking down. So here in StrategyQuant X Algo Wizard, I built this strategy. So it's the ES, and I'm picking all the data. This is daily. And let's save the trades on the chart. And we're using one contract. So this is the Aroon indicator. Of course, if you pick Aroon indicator, it has only the period, shift, and two channels, either up or down. So like I mentioned, if we're looking to go long, then we need the upper channel to be above 70, but we also need the lower channel to be below 30. And then we will exit when the opposite happens, when the upper channel goes below 70 and when the lower channel goes above 30. So this is long, and this is a swing trading system. You can see here it's $720 per trade, almost 50% exposure and almost 52% drawdown. But we don't have a lot of trades, and we're averaging roughly 4 trades, I would say, per year. And we can see the trades on the chart. So let me zoom in a little. For example, this one. So we can see the green line, this is the upper channel, it's above 70, and then the red line is below 30, and that's when we go long, and then we exit on the opposite side. So same thing here, and then another one here, and you get the idea. But of course, the indicator on its own, like all technical indicators, rarely you can find one indicator that does the job well. Obviously, for all breakout, for all trend following, mean reversion, usually you need some kind of support by finding the long-term trend. So with this system, you can do the same thing. You need to find the long-term trend on the long side to go long. But the problem is there is already 100 trades for the past 20 or so years. So there is actually, if you use a filter that, it's going to even put that number of trades down. So instead, let me show you another unique way you can use this indicator to build a strategy. So like I mentioned, when we have a consolidation like this, where both of them below 30% level going down, that means we are consolidating, and then we look for a breakout. So for example, this is the breakout here, and then here there is another consolidation, and this is another breakout here. So we need to formulate this in an equation. So in StrategyQuant X, I built a variable, just a true false. So I called it Aroon 30, and you can add it here. So this is Aroon 30. It's a Boolean variable. So it's by default, it's false, and it will only come true when both signals go under 30. And then of course we reset it when the both signals goes above 30. So that is my condition. When this happens, when both of them go below 30, then I look for a breakout. And I'm looking for the breakout as the high greater than the highest high of the past 22 bars, as I'm using also the Aroon of 22 bars. And if we run this strategy, and I'm running this strategy now on ES, but on 1 hour time frame. And you can find out why I use the 1 hour, because even on 1 hour, I'm barely getting 84 trades. But the data I have is since 2009. So here is the indicator. The red line is the highest high. And of course, in SQX, we cannot do anything. We have to go with what they give us. So the red line is the highest high, and this is our own indicator. And then when both of them, see here, they go below 30, then I'm looking for the high to break out, and this is the bar where the high broke out. And then so we go along next bar, and my exit currently is just an ATR based value, so 20 times the ATR. Now you might say that 20 is too much, but remember, this ATR is calculated on the hourly time frame. So of course, on the hourly time frame, the ATR will be small. So that's why you need a big number to make a difference. And now we are compounding at 22 with 68% exposure. And let's see. So we have 2018 and 2015, 2012 down years. But overall, the strategy, I would say, is good. with 1257 average trade. Of course, there is no stop loss here. So with a stop loss at 20, the same strategy, it's not affected. So I consider this a catastrophic stop loss. The point here, we're not just looking for higher highs or lower lows at any point in time. We're looking at that only when there is consolidation. So Aroon indicator will find that consolidation. We can use it to find that consolidation. Same like Bollinger Bands, where it measures the consolidation part. So this is the advantage, I think, of this indicator. It's not just to go long when it reaches 100. Of course, if you have any questions, any comments, please do so below the video, and I'll be happy to answer them, as I do read all comments and answer all comments on the channel. And if you want to take this further and be part of my inner circle, you're most welcome to join our group at the Discord server through the Patreon link down below, where I host live weekly question and answer sessions alongside the tactical asset allocation portfolio signals, the stock portfolio signals, and plus the many custom blocks and strategies like this one that are available to download for free. As always, good luck with your trading, good luck with your investing, stay safe, and I'll see you soon.